Hi students, I'm Sonia from Vidya Guru, starting a new session on current affairs. This session is for the month of December. This is going to be the third part which are uploaded by me. So I'm going to actually start the session, but before starting, a few things. If you are not comfortable with English medium session, there's a session in Hindi medium. Go and check that out. You can watch that Hindi session as well. We record complete English medium sessions for our students from South India, for our students from Northeast India. Like we have student based in Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala or maybe Manipur. Those students who are not well versed with Hindi, those students who are not very comfortable with Hindi, they can actually watch that complete English medium session. That's how they can learn the important questions and they'll not be missing anything. So I'll try my level best to make you understand everything. So you are going to pay me by pressing the like button, and that's how I'll be motivated. That's how I'll be, trying my level best to get such sort of more and more sessions for you. And share the video with your friends. Do subscribe to our channel by pressing the bell icon along with the subscribe button. That's how you'll receive notifications of all the exam relevant videos which we upload. Let's start from here on, and the topics are here on the screen, and that is going to start from people in news. People in news. You can see the important persons over here. If you're not able to see them, I am going to actually pronounce their names for you. Let's start from the first question. So this is the heading, people in news. The first question is about Nepal's Prime Minister, our neighboring nation. We should be aware, like whatever important things are happening there, we should be aware of the same. And he is from Communist Party of Nepal. He is from Communist Party of Nepal, Maoist Center. Please keep the name of the party in your mind for sure, because you are already aware of the name Pushp Kamal Dahal, who's famous as Prachanda. So Prachanda Pushp Kamal Dahal has become the new Prime Minister of Nepal, and he is from Communist Party of Nepal, right? The next question is about Brazil's Pele. We have seen he died recently. Nobody was happy. Everybody was very sad. He was the only black pearl. He was the only man, he was the only man who won 3 World Cups. 1958, 62, 70. So he was actually very, very famous. We all know him. All were grief stricken. 58, 62, 70. 3 World Cups were won by this man, only man to win 3 World Cups. You have to associate him with football. The next question is Jiang Zemin, Chinese president, 1993 to 2003. He also died. That is the reason why he is there on this page. His name is Jiang Zemin, Chinese president. Jiang Zemin is his name. He was the president of China from 93 to 2003 and he died recently. The next question is new National Statistical Commission chairman. Such questions are asked, you know that, because these are the people of some repute, they have some value, and these questions are surely going to be there in your exam. I try to repeat as well so that you can learn them, you can retain them. New National Statistical Commission chairman Rajiv Lakshman Karandikar. Rajiva Lakshman Karandikar is the name of this person who has become National Statistical Commission's chairman. The next question is Benjamin Netanyahu, Israel's new Prime Minister. Benjamin Netanyahu sworn in. He has become the Prime Minister of Israel and he is from Likud party. See, the party is also important. Somebody swears in basically. So that person during that point of time remains in news, and that is when the questions are there in your exam. So I hope you understand whatever I've taught you. One page will have 4 to 5 points, important points, and such sort of multiple pages are going to be there. You need not read current affairs every day, because if you read that much, you'll be missing out the other subjects which have to be studied, like maths, like English. So that is why I'm saying I try my level best to take the burden of current affairs for sure from your side on your behalf. So if you wish, you can prepare the notes of these questions. That's how you will be revising them all when your exam is there, because they are surely going to help you. Nepal Prime Minister Pushp Kamal Dahal, Black Pearl Pele died. The only man won 58, 62, 70 World Cups. Chinese President Jiang Zemin, he was the president of China from 93 to 2003. He died. The next question was Rajiv Lakshman Karandikar, National Statistical Commission's chairman. And then Benjamin Netanyahu, Israel's new prime minister from Likud party. Let's proceed with the next question. Okay, the next topic is India in focus. Let's see where and why India is being discussed. So India is in talks, India is in discussion with Bangladesh for free trade agreement. So the names of the nations can be asked. So free trade agreement between India and Bangladesh. So India is in talk with Bangladesh for the same. Young professional scheme between India and UK. Young professional scheme between India and UK. Namami Gange is so famous, you have heard a lot many times about it, and I know that now something of some significance happened, and that is in UN's top 10 world restoration flagship programs. Flagship means main, something of some significance that is important. So that is flagship. So United Nations top 10 world restoration. World is should be restored. So restoration flagship programs. Namami Gange has become the part of it. Please learn that carefully. Namami Gange ranked in top 10 world restoration flagship programs by United Nations. India signs an MOU on 3 projects with Nepal. 1 on education, 1 on healthcare, 1 on drinking water. So India has signed an MOU with Nepal on healthcare, on drinking water, and on education. Let's proceed with the next question. It is India's initiative for accountability for crimes against UN peacekeepers group of friends. First of all, they'll be asking you who started this group of friends initiative. So India has done that. It is India's initiative. What else will you be learning then? You will be learning that it is India's initiative for whom? Basically, the crimes do take place against those people who are in favor of peace. So UN peacekeepers are there. Crimes do take place against them. So India is actually coming up with an initiative, group of friends for those UN peacekeepers for accountability for crimes against UN peacekeepers. So that's the initiative by India only. Let's proceed with the next question. After revising them a bit, I was saying India is in discussion with Bangladesh for free trade agreement. UK and India, young professional scheme between these two. Namami Gange has actually made a place for itself in top 10 world restoration programs by UN. Then India has signed MOU on education, healthcare, drinking water with Nepal, and group of friends. India has an initiative for accountability for crimes against UN's peacekeepers. Next question is, okay, the next question is state news. So that's the topic and we'll proceed in that category. So that topic under states news, we are going to study from the first question, and that is 10th Northeast Festival. So that is the thing which is going to confuse you, because you are going to think, how can Northeast Festival take place in New Delhi? So that happened. Try to relate it like that. 10th Northeast Festival took place in New Delhi. That is what you have to learn, and that is what is different, basically what you are thinking of. Northeast Festival of 10th numbers took place in New Delhi. Nilgiri Tehar is the animal, so it has to be protected basically. So that conservation project is going to come up in Tamil Nadu. Nilgiri Tehar is an animal. If you are not aware, Tehar, if you have heard, that's great, but Nilgiri Tehar should be provided with some protection. So that is why a conservation project for the same, and it is coming up in Tamil Nadu. India's first infantry museum at Mahu, Madhya Pradesh. India's first infantry museum at Mahu, Madhya Pradesh. Now, new GI tags. GI tags, geographical indication. You need to understand, some place geography is indicated by something. Some place geography is indicated by something. Darjeeling tea shows that tea is from Darjeeling. Bengali sari gives you the information that this particular sari is from Bengal. So such sort of indications are provided where a thing is actually indicating a place. Yes. So Assam's Gamosa, Assam's Gamosha. So it is written both ways. That is the reason I've written it that way. So recently Gamosa and Gamosha got the geographical indication tag. Assam got that. Tandoor red gram from Telangana. Tandoor red gram from Telangana. Rakt se Karpo apricot. Rakt se Karpo apricot. Ladakh has got the GI tag for the same. Alibag white onions, Maharashtra, got the GI tag for the same. Please understand that current affairs do not seem to be an interesting thing. I try to, make myself pretty quick so that you will not get bored. Please understand that such questions are asked in the exams and GI tags are actually way more important, than any other question. So learn them, even if you find them very boring. Assam's Gamosa or Gamosha, Telangana's red gram chana, in Hindi tandoor red gram. The next one was apricot, Rakt se Karpo apricot of Ladakh, and Maharashtra's Alibag white onions. So all the questions can be there in your exam. Be careful and learn them all. Okay. Those students who are not writing bank exams and they can take the break of one page only, and this page will have a lot many questions, for banking sector. And I'll start with one question. The first question is, under this banking and finance sector, RBI signs currency swap agreement. Currency swap. Currency exchange. So currency swap agreement, currency exchange agreement with Maldives Monetary Authority. RBI signs currency swap agreement with Monetary Authority of Maldives. Paytm Payment Protect. Paytm Payment Protect. See, what you have to learn is this, that Payment Protect is from Paytm. What are they protecting? They are protecting payment under this name, under this title. So what sort of payments are being protected? Up to 10,000 rupees mobile transactions are going to be protected by Paytm under the Payment Protect. Title tag, you can call it some sort of insurance. With HDFC Ergo, they are providing insurance for such sort of transactions, but only up to 10,000. If you are making some payment through mobile, so such sort of payments, obviously, we all know that you can actually, lose such sort of payments. So 10,000 rupees, up to 10,000 rupees payments with HDFC Ergo and Paytm, they are actually coming up with a solution, and that is Paytm Protect. IDFC, Asset Management Company or Mutual Fund. If you are not aware, IDFC's AMC was acquired by Bandhan Banks. Bandhan Bank, Bandhan-led consortium. Bandhan-led consortium acquired IDFC Bank's mutual fund or asset management company, one and the same thing. So if somebody is acquiring IDFC's asset management company was acquired by them, so they'll be renaming it. Obviously they had to name it as their name only. So Bandhan Mutual Fund is going to be the name of IDFC MF Mutual Fund. IDFC Mutual Fund has become Bandhan Mutual Fund now. That is what I was telling you. Highest digital payments from January to October. See, digitally we transact. You transact, I actually make, such sort of transactions. We all know that. But they are saying maximum digital payments maximum digital payments or highest, I should replace the word with highest digital payments actually took place in Bengaluru from January to October. That's the data in front of us. So there highest digital transactions happened. ICICI Bank's lending platform powered by TCS. You have to be aware that ICICI Bank has iLens. iLens is not something else. It was developed by TCS, so TCS manages it. It is basically a platform which provides loan. It is a lending platform of ICICI Bank. So if they ask you, what is iLens? It is ICICI Bank's lending platform. And it is powered by TCS, or you can say it was developed by TCS. That is how it is written. So iLens of ICICI Bank. Let's proceed with the next question. Now the categories of sports news. BWF. It is not famous as Badminton World Federation or something like that. It is generally called BWF's Badminton, Championship or something. So BWF 2022, female, focus on those words, Para Badminton Player of the Year, Manisha Ramdas. She is just there, and very, very important person now. You know the reason, that because she has been declared female Para Badminton Player of the Year, Manisha Ramdas. When you move to the next question, Vishwanath, Vanshaj and Devika. They won gold at Youth World Boxing Championship, which took place in Spain. So Youth World Boxing Championship took place in Spain, in which Vishwanath, Vanshaj and Devika won gold. The next question was official partner for 2023 Men's Hockey World Cup, which will take place in Odisha, and that is going to be of 15th number, and the sponsor or the official partner is going to be Tata Steel. I'll repeat myself. Official partner Tata Steel for 2023's Men's Hockey World Cup of 15th number, which will take place in Odisha. Learn all these things. You know that this is the question. This is the question. You know that even this is the question. So out of one sentence, one line, you can actually extract 3 questions. The next one is FIFA Club World Cup. See, FIFA, everybody knows that. We are referring to football. FIFA is actually a lot many discussions are actually taking place about it. This is something different. Why I'm teaching you and why such sort of question can be asked. It is not that World Cup where the countries were playing, where Argentina beat France. I'm not talking about that. Here clubs are playing. Here football clubs are playing. So FIFA Club World Cup, which was expected to be taken place in 2022, which will take place in 2023 in Morocco. I'll repeat that. There's a football Club World Cup. It had to take place in 2022. So that same one will take place in 2023, because even 21's Football Club World Cup took place in 2022 only, the next year. So here also the same thing is happening. The one which had to take place in 22 will take place in 23, and this is basically Morocco where this FIFA Club World Cup will take place. Fourth Tennis Premier League winner, Hyderabad Strikers. So by the name itself, you know what I'm trying to convey here. So tennis is being discussed here, and it is here only in India. So we are saying our Hyderabad Strikers amongst all the teams won. 4th time it was taking place, Tennis Premier League, and it came out as the winner. So Hyderabad Strikers came out as the winner. Now the next topic is going to be government schemes. They appear to be boring, you know that, but they are asked in the exams. That's the reason you have to study all of them. So remain careful. Gaya and Nalanda will be developed under Ministry of Tourism Swadesh Darshan 2nd edition. So Swadesh Darshan 2nd edition Ministry of Tourism's Swadesh Darshan, under which Gaya and Nalanda will be developed. Rooftop solar program, we all know that government provides subsidy for such sort of rooftop solar programs. That means this has got some sort of extension. It is till 31st of March 2026. This scheme has got the extension. The next question is scheme to renovate 1000 small stations. So we are referring to railway stations basically. So 1000 small railway stations will be developed under Amrit Bharat Station Renovation Scheme. So Amrit Bharat Station Scheme is going to benefit, as it is going to help 100 stations, 100 small stations to look improved. Nai Chetna. So Nai Chetna campaign against gender discrimination by Ministry of Rural Development. See, they are going to ask you which ministry is behind Nai Chetna and what is this Nai Chetna all about. So this Nai Chetna is about gender discrimination. There is no discrimination. There is no discrimination. There is no gender bias. And in this campaign, they are promoting that only, that they are against gender bias. Ministry of Rural Development has come out with such sort of scheme. Digital Shakti 4th edition, to make women digitally skilled, not literate, digitally skilled. They are even making the women better basically. So it is by National Commission for Women and Ministry of Women and Child Development. That's behind this growth, Digital Shakti 4.0. So Digital Shakti, what is it all about and who has launched this scheme? So you must be aware. Digital Shakti, Shakti gives you the information that a female has to be behind it. Learn it like that. So Digital Shakti 4th edition is there. Now they are saying under this scheme, women will be made digitally better. That means they'll be made skilled digitally, and it is the scheme of Ministry of Women and Child Development, National Commission for Women. So the next question is theme. So theme of what basically? So theme of Good Governance Week. Good Governance Day is observed on 25th of December. If you wish to keep that in your mind forever, try to relate it with Atal Bihari Vajpayee, our erstwhile Prime Minister. So his birthday on 25th December is observed as Good Governance Day. So relate it with Good Governance Week. So Good Governance Week from 19th to 25th of December. And for it, the theme was Prashasan Gaon Ki Or. Prashasan Gaon Ki Or. That was the theme from 19th to 25th December, which was kept for Good Governance Week 2022. Which is, I told you the reason that Good Governance Day is there, and it is Atal Bihari Vajpayee's birthday, which actually happens to be on 25th December. So that is the reason we observe this day on 25th December. Vijay Divas 16th December. Vijay Divas 16th December. It is basically about India's victory in 1971. We all know that, in Pakistan. So India's 1971's victory is depicted by this day, Vijay Divas. That is why such is the name, Vijay Divas, because India won over some nation. 16th December is the date. Kisan Divas, Chaudhary Charan Singh's birthday. 23rd December is observed as Kisan Divas in our country. National Maths Day is observed on 22nd December. The reason is Srinivas Ramanujan's birthday. Srinivas Ramanujan's birthday takes place on birth anniversary, takes place on 22nd December. So Srinivas Ramanujan's birthday is observed as National Maths Day. Let's proceed with the next page, and it is books and authors. This is going to be the last page for the day, but you have seen that I'm actually trying to teach you all those important questions which are surely going to be there in your exam. So please remain focused. This is the last page. Please cooperate. Try to learn them all. If you wish to study from us, you can join our live classes. The numbers are given below. You can dial them, speak with our executives. Do press the like button if you like this video. And if you wish to buy PDFs of such sort of sessions, you can buy them. Portal, they are available at a very, very nominal cost. So books and authors, let's start from here. So Sultan is a memoir of Wasim Akram. Wasim Akram is a popular personality. We all know that. If something is, about him, you have to learn that. So Sultan, a memoir of Wasim Akram. Brave Hearts of Bharat. Book by Vikram Sampath. Brave Hearts of Bharat. Book by Vikram Sampath. The Chipko Movement, A People's History by Shekhar Pathak. The Chipko Movement, A People's History by Shekhar Pathak. C. Rangarajan's Forks in the Road, C. Rangarajan's book, All the Lives We Never Lived. Now you need to understand, if I talk about Anuradha Roy or Badri Narayan, these people are way more important than any other question. Why? Because they were the recipients of Sahitya Akademi Award. Yes, that's the reason. So Anuradha Roy, in English, she got Sahitya Akademi Award and the book was All the Lives We Never Lived. Tumdi Ke Shabd is a poem collection, is a poetry collection in Hindi, and this book is by Badri Narayan. He also received Sahitya Akademi Award in Hindi for 2022. So Badri Narayan, Tumdi Ke Shabd, Anuradha Roy, All the Lives We Never Lived. These are the important books you have to learn. You have to learn them all actually. That is why I've selected. I've actually spent ample time to do so. So I hope that you have subscribed to our channel. If you've understood everything, you have the option of pressing the like button. Thank you so much for watching.